You know that's a question I'm getting a lot from buyers. Why there is a such big inventory on the building? If there is a problem with the building, why so many units for sale?
Well, I mean, Claudia, it is very important that you bring that to this conversation right now because, I mean, going through the inventory, most of the inventory that we have today in Miami Beach and Norway Village, especially in condominiums, is an overpriced inventory, meaning that 30% of those properties that we have active for sale, 30% of those properties are overpriced. The owner doesn't have the property on a realistic price. That's why the properties are not selling, and they're still there, sitting on the market.
It's true. They just have the unit there to see if they can get the amount of money they can.
Correct. I mean, you don't have to pay a penny to put your property for sale. And eventually, if you keep interviewing realtors, you're going to find a realtor that's going to tell you, yes, I can sell the property for the price you want. But what's going to happen? Your property is going to sit on the market. And it's going to affect the existing inventory. Because every single buyer that comes to the building, to each of the buildings in Miami Beach and Norway Village, the first question is, why are there so many units for sale here? What's happening? Do they have a special assessment? That's what's happening. And the problem is either you have the owner living inside the property, and they have the property for sale, so they're not in a rush to sell. They don't have to go anywhere. So you know what? Let's put it for this price, and if someone comes and pay me that price, I sell. That's what you get. Mm-hmm. And the other one is the one that has the unit rented. So my unit is rented, so I have a stable income coming in.
There is no need to sell.
Why would I want it? I don't need to sell unless you give me the money that I'm looking for. You know? So it is important that you as a buyer, don't feel any fear of each building. Because the building has so many units for sale. If you go deeper into those units, most of those units are overpriced. Overpriced. The owner doesn't want to hear that, but I'm going to tell you again. Overpriced. And they will not sell. They will not sell. They will affect the inventory of the building. Because it's going to increase the inventory of the building, and the building is going to look bad for every potential buyer. And it's going to affect also the people that are listed at the real price. Because then the people that are listed at the real price, it looks bad to them because the building has so many units for sale. Okay? So my advice is you're a buyer, look at properties. The property's been there for a year or so, it's overpriced. And don't be afraid because the building has so many units for sale. 30% of those units are overpriced. And that's what we have to tell the buyer. You have to tell the buyers and every single person that it brings up that question. 30% is not really an inventory. You understand?
Look deeper. Why the inventory? Like it doesn't mean that it's a bad thing with the building or it's nothing wrong with the building. Most likely half of that inventory or 30% of the inventory is overpriced.
It's overpriced. They're not being realistic. You understand? And it's going to get worse. I can tell you this, it's going to get worse. That's what the prediction is. Now the interest rates are increasing. Now we have an increase on the interest rate, and it's going to get worse. So more people are going to hit the market with units for sale. But if you are one of those people that are going to hit the market for units for sale, make sure that you price your unit correctly. Because if not, it will not sell. Okay? So Claudia, thank you. Now you have the questions. For all you buyers. Okay, and thank you guys for being here with us. I will see you guys next week.